Welcome back to Golf Center, where we are joined by, wait a minute, another guy wearing a black shirt with an interesting logo on it. Yeah, the Junior Players Golf Academy. Frank O'Connell is joining us. He actually works with the Island Golf School. They're very closely related.
Our adult entity.
Yeah, at Port Royal. And Frank's got a new toy. We have talked about TrackMan before here on Golf Center, but I thought it was very interesting in chatting with you earlier that very simply put, you can put people on the TrackMan monitor, change a couple of angles on the way we swing, and make yourself a better player?
Absolutely, yes. Simply put, we're being more efficient with our golf swing. So most people try to swing harder at it and producing the golf ball to move way offline. And all I'm trying to do is get you to swing more efficient, meaning that if you're swinging the club at 100 miles an hour and you're hitting, your angle of attack is down on the golf ball, you're only going to carry the golf ball about 216 yards. So by creating a different angle of attack, simply adding 2 to 5 degrees up on the golf ball, your carry distance goes from 216 to about 240.
Oh,
so
wow.
There's your carry distance and hitting it further. So.
Frank, since you've just come to the island, let's get a little bit on your background, how you somehow matriculated your way down here.
Well, most of it came from my wife. She said, get me to the East Coast. So my resume started flying out and trying to find somewhere to come back. I'm originally from Westfield, Massachusetts, home of the World Series Boston Red Sox. Not doing too well this year.
But you got a few more. You got a month or so to go ahead and live in that dream.
I know, it's
keep
terrible.
Talking that way. Yeah.
So I originally went to school for agronomy and being a superintendent, and my brother was a aspiring PGA golf pro, and I started getting into that realm, and I started teaching, started working for a gentleman by the name of Scott Sackett, who really kind of showed me the cause and effect of instruction, and then I just started going from there.
Now, Frank, you're going to be based at Shipyard Golf Club mostly.
Yep.
When a lot of people see TrackMan, they think, well, I'm just going to go and get numbers analyzed, but it's important that they realize not only are you using TrackMan, but one of the things that's been around for teaching for quite a while and very popular is kind of the TrackMan and video combo to help people improve, see what they're doing, and so on.
Exactly. I think the big thing that I have a really good friend of mine, he's a great instructor, Ben Weeks, and he gave me a line that I've been using ever since, is that video is kind of like an X-ray, and the TrackMan unit here is like the MRI of your golf swing. So it really gives us an idea of, and I can confuse a person in about 5 seconds with all the numbers. I mean, there are 26 variables and 26 numbers that we get off of TrackMan. Yeah. So we have to make sure as an instructor that we're not doing that. So it's giving you a couple of numbers that will help you out and making a few swing adjustments, because golf is the only game to where people want immediate satisfaction, and it doesn't take that. Now we're getting people better quicker. Yeah, so it's really kind of neat, and they understand the process here as we're explaining it to them.
And all those numbers and all that explanation doesn't matter if you can't see it, and that's where the video component comes in. Once you see what you were doing and then what you are doing, that changes everything for the golfer, doesn't it?
Right, it sure does. When on the computer screen, you'll actually see lines on there. We have a blue line that would represent your club path, and we have a red line that represents your club face. So simply put is that if the face angle is pointing to the right, the ball is going to go there. So, and if the face is pointing to the left, the ball is going to go there. So I can simply tell people, square the face up, and I have a little demonstration that I use for a tennis racket. I mean, if you're playing tennis and you want the ball to go down the right sideline, you aim your tennis racket to the right, and it's that. When you tell people that, they get it. They start understanding the face angle and how to hit the ball straighter.
All right, Frank O'Connell, the Island Golf School. Again, you can find out more by going to frankoconnellgolf.com. There's no apostrophes necessary. Put the whole name together. Frank, thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate you joining, and we're looking forward to having you back soon.
Welcome to the island. We're glad to have you here.
Welcome to the island.
Appreciate it. Thanks, fellas.
Absolutely.